It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back and thank you for tuning in to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Now, with the Feel Good Breakfast Show, we love to touch on everything. You know, for example, for amateur athletes, diet plays a huge role in achieving their goals.
We're talking about ourselves there. But when, of course, it comes to sport and it's your job, then what you eat is critical to how you perform in competition. Professional athletes truly understand the value of good nutrition and supplementation. I mean, just ask the Sharks.
Biogen, for the results you want. When it comes to health and high performance, pro athletes like the Sharks rugby team need to have the best nutrition to be their best on the field.
Danielle, you've been the leading dietitian to the Sharks for the past 7 years. Give us some of the challenges that you face when it comes to optimizing and maximizing each player's performance with regards to nutrition.
So a lot of players have different lifestyles. Some of them don't eat breakfast, some of them have very light dinners because some of them are married, some of them are single bachelors. So no Sharks diet is exactly the same. So what I have to do is try and construct a plan that fits each of their lifestyle. And the most important challenge is then fitting in the correct nutrition, especially around training, but also within a 24-hour period to get all their macronutrients, which is the protein, the carbohydrates, and your healthy fats, to ensure that they have enough nutrition to repair muscles for recovery and good performance.
He may be known as the Beast, but Tendayam Tawarira enjoys his healthy food.
I don't eat that much in the morning, so I just have a bowl of cereal. It's oats with honey and some milk. And the night before, my wife packs a lunchbox for me. It's usually a big salad, lots of chicken. It's nice and healthy. Probably have a protein shake after training. That's already prepared for us in the changing rooms. And then after that, I go home and have some dinner. And dinner is usually quite big. It's probably some pup and, and maybe a steak and veggies.
So there's no such thing then as the Sharks eating plan?
There's at least 30 to 50 different eating plans for each unique individual, and also within those eating plans, some of the players will change their diets according to if they're injured. Sometimes their body fat goes up, and then even someone like Pat Lambie, whose body fat tends to drop a little bit low, that puts him at risk of injury. Then we try to increase his body fat by giving him healthy fats.
Do different players' positions determine the type of eating plan that they need? For instance, like a backline player would be very different to a frontline player.
Yes, absolutely, Lisa. So a backline player needs to be a lot leaner, they need to be a lot faster, and also their energy requirements are a lot higher because on the field they would obviously do a lot more running and a lot of sprinting. When you're looking at your forwards, a lot of your forward players do tend to be a little bit chunky by nature, so often we have to put them on a lower carb diet where we can actually sort of control their weight.
To maintain weight, Philip van der Walt follows a prescribed lower carb eating plan.
So my daily diet would consist of, in the mornings I would have the shake with some oats. After training, we always take a shake to try and regain what we just put out in the field. For lunch, we have a lot of protein and some veg. Because I'm trying to maintain, I don't have too many carbs. And then after training, I just have a snack. Those snacks can normally vary from nuts or biltong.
My dinner, some veggies, some protein, some chicken fillets or fish, hake, My light snacks would consist of a bit of biltong, some nuts, food that I get energy and carbs out of them, yeah.
I imagine that supplementation would play a huge role in a Sharks player's diet.
It definitely does. The Sharks use Biogen supplements, and we have a strong stance on using Biogen. It's very strictly controlled. We have a kitchen with dispensers with the Biogen supplements in. All the supplements are kept behind locked cupboards. We use closed protein shakers only. And the reason why drinking your nutrition is so important is because after you do a heavy training session, it's a lot easier to get your nutrition in via liquid than sitting down and eating a whole meal. Biogen also has the stamp of informed choice or informed sport, and this obviously we adhere to strictly.
Nutrition and supplement guidance is critical for young players like Cohen Bosch.
Biogen plays a big role for me. It plays a big role in recovery. There's a lot of strain on our bodies in the gym and on the field, and I think that's where Biogen plays a big role, getting those shakes in and getting the proteins in and getting your body to recover quicker.
The recovery is a huge part of what we do. Obviously, you want to be able to train every single day. You need to recover properly after each session in order to do that. So, that involves stretching, ice baths, some swimming, recovery rubs, and obviously your nutrition is hugely important there. So I like to train hard, recover properly, and make sure I'm fresh and ready to go on a Saturday.
A lean machine like a rugby player needs proper fuel. These sports stars achieve peak performance thanks to a great eating plan and nutritional support from Biogen.
Yeah, talk about training goals. Well, I want the soldiers in the Red Army to listen up. It's a brand new week, and that means we've got a brand new Biogen hamper up for grabs. So this week you stand a chance of winning the Biogen Core Muscle Hamper. I've been on them. They are awesome. This hamper is valued at 2,800 Rand, and that's going to get you a lot. It offers a selection of tested, tasty, and trusted protein powders, brilliant supplements to best support muscle building goals along the way. And you know what to do by now, or at least hopefully you do. You just got to SMS the keyword Biogen to 33728.
And remember, every time you enter, you stand a chance to be entered into that big grand prize where you will be rewarded with 12,000 Rand in DISCHEM vouchers. Now, so make sure that you enter as many times as possible to ensure your chances of winning. And remember, all you have to do is SMS the keyword Biogen to 33728. SMSs are cost at R1.50. No free SMSs apply, but T's and C's can be found on our website. That is expressoshow.com.
And we want to see your progress as well. So use that hashtag Red Army. Post some pics and videos of your training. Inspire us along the way.